Kenichi Ogawa versus Joe Cordina. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, to those who don't know, this fight is scheduled for 12 rounds in the junior lightweight division, 130 pounds, with Ogawa defending his IBF junior lightweight title. Fight is taking place this weekend, this Saturday on the 4th of June, June 4, 2022, live over at the Motorpoint Arena in Cardiff, Wales, the home country of Joe Cordina, to be shown live around the world on the Zone. So tune into the Zone this weekend if you want to see this fight. So to those who don't know who Kenichi Ogawa is, he's a 34-year-old fighter from Japan, currently with a record of 26 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 18 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. He won the world title in the vacant world title against Azinga Fuzile back in November of last year, where he ended up beating Fuzile by unanimous decision. He surprised me in that fight. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Fuzile was gonna win that one, but Ogawa ended up being a stronger puncher than I expected. The man can punch. And if you're wondering, his loss came from early on in his career back in 2012 against Yuki Miyoshi over in Japan. Since then, he hasn't really lost a fight. He had that controversial fight against Stephen Farmer where he won, but he tested positive for a banned substance, and so it was ruled a no contest. And then he had a draw against Joe Noinai back in 2019. But like I said, he's coming off a very, very good win against Azinga Fuzile, and now here he is fighting Joe Cordina, who is a 30-year-old fighter from Cardiff, Wales. Like I said, he will be fighting in front of his hometown fans, so the crowd will be cheering him on, rooting for him. Undefeated, 14-0, 8 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. In his 15th pro fight, he's finally getting his world title shot, and I've always said that he deserves a title shot, and I've always felt like a title fight will bring out the best out of Joe Cordina. If you look at the 130-pound division, Ogawa is currently ranked number 6 by the Ring Magazine. Like I said, he holds that IBF belt. Joe Cordina is ranked number 3 by the IBF, and he's also ranked number 10 by the WBA. And the other 2 sanctioning bodies don't have him ranked. Can Joe Cordina be a world champion by the end of June 4? Somebody recently commented on the previous video I made talking about this fight, asking me who to bet for to win. Now, I don't really bet when it comes to boxing. I'm just a big fan. If once I put money into fights, I think it can. You might. I'll definitely lose a lot of money because I've gotten a lot of fights wrong, predicted a lot of fights wrong, because anything's possible in the sport of boxing. Now this fight, it's a good fight. I think Joe Cordina is the better boxer between the two, but in my opinion, Ogawa is the stronger and tougher fighter. I think Ogawa will hurt Cordina. I think he will. I think Cordina will feel the power. But I honestly feel like if it goes the distance, I have a gut feeling that it might be controversial. Just knowing, Cordina has the hometown advantage. He's fighting in front of a crowd that will be cheering him on, because it can influence the judges. The cheering can influence judges. If Cordina throws a punch, it may not land clean. But if the crowd cheers, it might make the judge think that it landed, and the judge might score that as a point. But yeah, I feel like with the crowd, the hometown advantage of Cordina, I think it will be a controversial decision in favor of Cordina if it goes the distance. But if it ends by TKO or knockout, then I think Ogawa will be the one having his hands raised in the end. I think Ogawa definitely needs a knockout to win, or at least multiple knockdowns. And to show that he is the dominant, to show that it was a dominant win. If it ends up being close, which I think it will if it goes a distance, I think Cordina will get the decision. Now, I'm not responsible for your bets, but like I said, I have a gut feeling that it will be a controversial decision win in favor of Cordina. A close one. a close one. If Cordina wins fair and square, I won't be surprised. Like I said, it brings out the best in him. But I think Ogawa, after his last fight, he's better than I thought originally. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Should be a good one though. Looking forward to it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.